Alright, just one more run. Seriously, just the one. That's it. One more run. One more run of Metalbringer, maybe one more run of a game that you've never heard of. And I probably have a lot of these games that you've never heard of before that are all action roguelikes. This one's a little different than what you've seen before, even though it's super good. I actually like everything they've done in this. Basically, you have an android. This one, we called it V.Bot. This android is buffed with HP, not a lot. All of this stuff, like, you're gonna see it in action. Don't worry about it just yet. So, that's part one. This is our android, I guess. We have Gatling gun. Secondary weapon is the shoddy. The shoddy has ricochet. I actually don't think we have Pierce, but maybe we can find that along the way. Part 2 of Metalbringer is my mecha. Over here, I have a Rickdom for all my Gundam fans. Definitely an augmented Rickdom. I have an armored core. This one is also fairly strong. And then this thing right here, this is, you know, the makings of something else. I'm gonna bring in this. Activate arms. So we have workers, and we have arms. The arms is your Gundam, the worker is your android. So the way how basically each area starts, I should probably start melee, right? Because we get the auto crit. Basically, the gist of the game to start off with is you are farming chips off monsters. It's not a Vampire Survivors like, you can trust me on that. What you're really doing is you're trying to power yourself up to fight the boss that's gonna come up. I did try to stream this on Twitch, but one issue I had was bitrate. People said that like, you're trying to process this game online, but I legit have no idea what I'm looking at. It's all just pixels. Our hope is that that's not the case. Sometimes you do find things like this. How do I dismount? There we go. It's a puzzle. You can do puzzles, don't worry. Very easy puzzle right here. And then maybe one of these. Hang on, hang on. We did it, apparently. Just activate them all. It gives us XP. And it usually gives a rice bun as well. The rice bun is the way how you heal. Even though you're an android, don't ask me how they actually heal an android. I think we're good to leave. I do have a helper robot that's collecting stuff on the floor. So if you see me, like, actually walk past something, just assume my robot's gonna get it. It's not just mow through enemies literally with melee. We just have to have, like, first hit crit. You also have... Oh, this is a good example. We are an actual Gundam with rocket tech. Ideally, we want to be in the air to do this stuff. And all of this rocket tech, we actually just found while salvaging. So, like, I could pick up this head, but I already have it, so I don't need another copy of it. But if that was something I've never seen before, I would have picked it up. The first hit crit is phenomenal, my god. The only issue, I have flotation that you saw me install, and I'm finding myself kind of doing my melee and then just sitting in the air doing nothing. There is lore. The game actually has a pretty decent story to it. Pastoral blocks are designed designated residential areas. They're constantly maintained so that humans can start life there upon awakening. The story is basically we're the only human awake right now in the future. We got isekai'd into the future. However, the possibility of humans residing there is presently 0. Possibly because of this, the efficiency of maintenance carried out by worker labor, which are the androids, has decreased. Admittedly, there is a rising need to show them a purpose for buildings other than as human residencies. So, everything you see that looks like a human, they're all androids. That's like a real human. That's who we play as. But I'm piloting an android. These are all androids. They're all laborers. Right now, we're in the belief that the androids... I don't know if I want to spoil too much. Alright, let me out. But basically, they all are robots to be killed, but also their job is to grab any humans that they find, which would be us. So we cannot go out into the real world without our android form. Reduce damage from solids. Easy take. Turns midair neutral into a downward attack. We aren't doing that. Reload time. Reload's weird in this game. Because I feel like everything is an energy-based system. So let's swap. Unless this does not have bullets to it. Oops. Like, this doesn't reload. Right? We don't need to go in there. But you can see my energy gauge on the left-hand side. These rockets never reload. And I don't know if that's specific to rockets or not, but I don't think it is. Let's just grab this one thing over here. This mecha happens to have the ability to swap between two different sets of gear. I have my rocket set and then that set. Oh my god, this Pokemon looking I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. I already cooked it, I think. We have to get the right thing on the center. But how do you do that? This is rocket science. As far as I know, people have gone to websites specifically to solve this issue. So, like, I would need to get multiple things right here. Maybe it's something like this. And then you cycle these somehow. It's like you would bring this down first. And send that. And send it down. But then how do I get into this position? I think I had to do this one first, maybe? So I think it's cooked. I'll give it one more try. Just like one more run. We're doing one more try at this. I almost wonder if I needed one to already be at the bottom before I do the cycle. But I don't know if I can cycle these if all three are at the bottom. It's like it would be send this down, send it over, and then I would have to send one down, send it over. But if I do that, oh, we can go up and then left. Someone pull up the website, by the way. I'm giving this one try and that's it. So now the current issue is I lost that position at the very top. We're gonna break it if I move that one. It's cooked. I do believe we are thoroughly cooked right now. This is why I don't do these. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Someone pull up the website and figure out what that is. All right, moving on. So one thing that I didn't show you all was in the first shop I went into with the chips, we could lock in chips to use in the future. Mercen na Revis or Reusis, reporting for duty. Mission objective identified. Target eligible for elimination. Yeah, this is another robot. But I guess in some ways, I guess you don't know if it's being piloted by a person. It's just an assumption we're making. Now, that is my target for this map. This crap is in my way, though, and it's, like, really annoying. There's also another mecha. Oh, wow, you're already shooting. Lock-on missiles, by the way. Nice. Big crit. That thing got demolished. All right, let's look for the boss. The bosses in this game are really good. They will actually sidestep attacks. But we are kind of busted right now. You're gonna jump out of your suit soon. God, this guy's stuck in the corner. Sheesh. What weapon is this? It's a shotgun? It's like an energy blade. All right, let's do this a little differently. I'm gonna keep my rockets and then swap, and then I'll pick this up. Pouring battle results. Opponent labor determined to be threat level S. To Master System, strategy review is recommended, requesting the installation of related mission patterns. Personality AI of their former masters. They convinced... Are they customized AI outside of Siva's control? After all, some masters treated their labor like their own children. Really? Alright. These have held attacks as well. But look at the flotation I have. Like, how do I land? I think this counts as energy blade as well. Each weapon type has its own power-ups. So, like, I could be powering up halberd, or I could be powering up energy blade. I do want to lock this in, though. This is a blueprint, technically, even though it's a literal piece I just found on the ground. We have to analyze it. It's gonna cost us 2,300. Now, that may sound like a lot, but the way how you do this, as you're playing the game, you're farming achievements. So, I need this over here. And this allows me to grab some achievements that I just have docked. Which is like a really cool system. I'm glad they thought of it that way. Because like, I don't want to just sit on money and waste it. I want to use it when I'm ready to use it, you know? Alright, so analyze. We have this. So this is a sword. You can even change the blade color. Everything you see in this game, fully customizable. Like, it's actually kind of nuts. Blade speed, energy cost, I guess all of those you can augment with chips. We probably don't need repair. So, like, if I had a blade-focused build, then we want to use this a bit more. But that's the first area. I'm gonna head into the boss. Naga. Surround the intruder with combination attacks on both sides. Probably have to start off with rockets here. I don't believe there's friendly fire in the way you may think of it. I was gonna say, it broke its poise. Yeah, there we go. Crap, the other one's actually shooting at me while I'm trying to attack this one. Lost my energy. Get a quick heal. My rockets have no homing tech at all. So see, I'm getting chased by enemy rockets? I can't do that. You can destroy enemy rockets, though. Alright, so that's done. It was piloted by this guy. You're dead. Alright, 1v1 situation. I don't think it's worth it to do melee unless their poise broken. Alright, I just don't want to get hit by all that. It looks like you can hold one... Oh, I ran out of energy. I was gonna say you could hold one melee and then slash with your other melee at the same time. Ow? Probably have to repair by mecha after this. Interesting. Am I stunned? My energy gauge isn't going up. Do I have to hop out of suit? I actually cannot attack. I may have to hop out. Wow, that's not even working. There we go. That was kind of weird. Being out of suit is usually suicide, by the way. I'm surprised I didn't get one-shotted by the rockets. Naga subjugated. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't do any shots with my gun. Like, there's no ammo system. And I couldn't swap to my swords either. Hop back in. Now we're fine. And see, our energy gauge looks okay. I don't know what that was all about. After every win, we can look at the lore. During development of arms technology, gigant arms that can be boarded by multiple laborers were created. In order to pursue further evolution of the technology, they will be deployed to the Naraku system as a form of defense. Units with excellent performance will be deployed in Dandaka blocks. They will be in charge of defending the magma system in anticipation of the imminent arrival of the Doomsday Factor. Wow. So they're even more advanced than regular arms? Sounds like we're up for a tough fight. I assume that's the bosses. And then sword. No, that's a heavy sword, I think. That's on my mecha. We'll do a little bit of that. That sounds fun. Honestly, like, I'm sure you could min-max your way through this. But right now, I'm doing whatever sounds the most entertaining. Then I have one thing that's, like, almost done. That spear was almost done. Only 700. Reduce the impact of weight on jump ability is actually pretty good. So it's like when you land, it doesn't stagger you as much. Alright. So second biome, I'll find mom no matter what. Second biome was like the one that seemed to be the most pixelated. And to be fair, there is a pixel filter that you can clearly see. Someone has missiles. Oh, hello. Someone has a gun. But not for long. Like, these residential districts are, like, really cool to me. It definitely feels like I'm up on a colony or something. My energy management is pretty good. Every time you see my character stagger like that is because I got all my energy used. And as I'm holding down my rockets, I do believe that I cannot get energy back. Oh my god, there are mecha everywhere. Maybe gotta farm up a little bit. There's like evasion. If you look at the map, we're in evasion status. I have no idea what that stuff means. There's evasion, there's explore. I assume that's like everyone's looking for you, be careful. You have aggro the whole map. Wow, this thing did not get staggered from me doing my attack. And I'm getting shot at the same time. There's probably a scenario where, like, if it's a mecha that you already own the parts to, you would skip it. So, like, I don't know if I have axe. This is getting a little ridiculous, not gonna lie. Don't forget, my mecha will need repairs at some point. I'm telling you all, don't forget. I am mostly talking to myself. I better not forget I need to repair. Maybe we check that right now. Make sure I'm not, like, really bad off. Okay, welcome to the build shop. Gonna cost us 2,000 of repairs. My headgear is a little low. If we lose our headgear, we lose the ability to swap between different weapons. That's all tied to the headgear I'm using. Yeah, whatever this stuff is, it is like really defensive. Like, I call myself actually being able to slash through it, but these are like ridiculous. And I guess I could be severely underestimating the game telling me that I need to evade. Well, I'm in caution now. Like, oh, now I'm in evasion. What's the difference between caution and evade? Is that a new model? Oh, we need to go into the shop. This is what I'm here for. Basically, you're checking the shop to see if there's new chips in here that you don't own, or something that you might want to level up. So, for example, Slash Wave. Certain melee attacks release a slashing shockwave forward. I don't own that. So ideally, we'd want to at least unlock it, but it's going to cost us an achievement, which is fine. That is to my right. Some lore. Oh, it's a blueprint for a new android head. Right now, the head I'm using, I think, might be the only one that has braids to it. We're using the locks right now. 1K. I'll do one more. See if we have anything we want to analyze that I'm currently using. Mobility optimization. As I said, my robot helper is also picking these up. I know it looks kind of mobbed up. I don't know if my build is necessarily bad right now. So we got Shockwave. Spread Shot reduces MOA value of ranged weapons, causing shots to spread out more. Interesting. Surprised that you would want it to spread more. This we also don't have revved up. I picked this up, but the game doesn't know what it does yet. So once we get back to the base, we'll be able to see. And then if there's anything else we want to do, reduce energy. Oh crap, I'm selling. Was I selling? Oh yes, we are under sell and not analyze. I actually just trolled myself. All right, my bad. Store charge, sure. Allows jumping and quick stepping while charging your weapon. Physical blade. I think we're using a beam blade, right? Downburst is neutral in the air. Dance with the wind, we don't know what this does. Certain melee attacks create tornadoes. So my Zaku is almost like full melee setup. Maybe we think about doing that. Aerial shot. Range attacks while hovering in the air. Tunneling. Beam shots now penetrate walls. So as you see, like, all of this stuff, like, I have it right now. But for future runs, we won't have it. We would have to actually, like, equip it. Definitely cool that I can sell stuff, because sometimes you might pick up something that changes how your mecha operates, and we might want to take that off. Alright, excuse me, pardon me. Let's check this out. These kind of puzzles are normally not as bad. All right, it's cooked. We might be okay. How do I clear out one? What's the strat? It could be to change everybody. It's like we gotta kind of cycle through these a little bit. I think I do this. Oh, we could have gone for plus sign, and that may have been the answer. I'm back to where I was. All right, so if we do that, hit that, we hit all corners. Now we have this as a single red, so I am back where I was. It's almost like Rubik's Cube. You would have to know how to transform one discolored cube onto the right side. That still gives me the one in the center. This would give me... Oh no. Oh, we got it, we got it. Okay. Not luck, by the way. All skill. Alright, where's my mech? That is not my mech. Where did I park? There we go. Alright, we're back. Alright. Not an invisible wall. I can go over there. Anything else here? Nothing. So I can't go back the way I went. We can only go forward. It's not like I came here to fight just because you're here. Okay. I don't know if I have those legs. Why does she walk? Oh my god, the double beam cannon on the back. I need that in my life. She doesn't home. I'm getting bodied by somebody. There's so many mechs here. Got a new head. I just ran out of energy. She just used her ulti or something. Like, I'd like to clean up some of this, mind you. Alright, got the lock on her. Sometimes it's hard to get the lock on the right target. Plus I have this mecha behind me with the axe and blade that won't freaking leave me alone. My energy gain is so low. Oh my god, we're about to lose both our melee items. I wonder what's making my energy gain so low, even when I'm not, like, actually shooting. I wonder if one of them has an effect. Like, there's burn, there's chill. Alright, we lost our arms. We are now only rocket. It's okay. See how they're, like, actually dodging my bullets? Alright, destroyed her mech. Didn't get any of the pieces, though. Now we have to take out her. Alright, she's dead. Like I said, when you're out of suit, you basically are one shot. Another head. Again, that's just a an android head. That's not actually a mecha head. Alright, that thing fell into the freaking abyss. So this is a little unfortunate. I'm gonna go in here with no alternate fire. We only have the rockets. Ravana, what a good FF14 raid. Not really a raid, it's a summon. I think the last time I fought this, it killed me. Because I lost my, Sheesh. Alright, we got a lot going. I basically lost all my weaponry. All my mecha. Alright, there we go. Now I can play the game. Wow! We can use the legs still. So, like, this is bad. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage here. And I have not destroyed even one head. Out of energy. My missile speed's awful. So I'm using a Gatling gun. And it's fun. I actually do like it. I gotta heal. Where's my bot? Give me a rice ball. I love the fatality as if that actually did something. Who are we trying to kill right now? Oh, they go up too? I thought maybe staying in the air was safe. Get our energy back. I do believe we're dead. But one more run. It ain't always about like getting a fully completed run. Sometimes one more run is like, I gotta get back in there. We're safe. Never mind. Not safe at all. Bye, ride. Yep. Alright, nice knowing you. It's like I don't do nearly... Wow. 4,000 crit to my robot. Like I said, you cannot survive in 1v1s. Oh, I have a Death Defiance now. It's impossible. It is impossible. I do literally 0 damage. Like, I couldn't even hope to kill this thing, I think. And maybe, like, I had to farm up the second biome a little bit more. Maybe that's the issue. But I gotta say, like, that... I feel like I want to play more. Like, that's probably the best part about one more run. Like, I want to go back and do it again. Return to base. We do get some chips. We don't lose everything on death. However, all of the chips that I collected along the way, the ones that I did not research, those are lost. My god, it's so loud. The researched ones we can now use. Oh, we get some lore too. So I did get Impact Slash Blueprint, 2 heads, and analyze the hammer type weapon. Some lore. Siva's performance has improved drastically ever since I installed my personality library onto it. What in the world? While human thought is often considered incomplete and pointless, it is what eliminates Siva's unnecessary processing of collecting infinite data. At this point, it should be safe to say that Siva is another me. Even when I die and my body perishes, my conscience will look over humanity for all eternity, and it will witness to the final destination of humanity and the consequences of our actions. Wow. The personality library has successfully implemented into Siva. That's Grandpa, apparently. But if it has the same personality as Grandpa, then could there be a chance it'll recognize me? Yeah, our family is part of the people who developed a lot of these systems. So assemble, like I said, we got new heads. We got a Chun-Li head, actual robot head, a Ranger head. This is like, it's the name of that game that was super popular on PS5 and PC. That was from Sony, and then you had to use Sony PSN to log in, and that became an issue that they eventually had to log out of. All right, another head, another robot, nothing that I would probably see myself using. Bodies, can't really see because of the Gatling gun. Yo, we got samurai armor here. Weapon, we got the hammer. Okay. But like I said, we could opt into heavy blades, which would go along with this thing over here. Like, we could opt out of the Naga. Can I use 2 of these? No, but we can use that plus a rifle. That way we have a little bit of tech on both. And just to show you the difference of how this thing moves, like, it's definitely more mobile. It's just we lose the ability to run 2 sets of weapons. Only that head has that. But I actually kind of like my, I keep calling it a Zaku. I like my Rickdom. I think it's actually pretty good. And then the final thing, app installation. We could opt out of a lot of stuff in here to try to optimize the machine gun fire, the sword tech. I think I had some things for, yeah, enhanced fizz blade, enhanced beam blade. And that happened to be, it's a beam blade. Heavy sword. So we could upgrade all of this stuff, even change the color. Yeah, energy color can be changed. Oh, is that for the... Is that for the gun? Oh, that's the gun. Hang on, hang on. Left weapon. Energy. Look at that. It's so clean. Like, the fact that the dev even decided to make this an option is kind of incredible to me. But like I said, that makes me want to do one more run, but I can't right now because this ep's probably done. But if you want to see more Metalbringer, the wishlist button's probably in the description of this video, but leave a like on this, subscribe if you want to see more runs of roguelike games. Leave a comment, let me know if it's this one you want to see or a different action roguelike. Either way, thank you for joining in. Hope you enjoyed this look at Metalbringer, and I'll catch you next time.